The answer is yes. The answer is always yes.
Destination complete. Got my pupils dilated, flashing lights, I'm feeling pain. I can feel my face is hurting.
Huzzah! Alright, this ain't gonna be too bad though. We'll see how it goes. They seem like some pretty... They were kind of just taking everybody, and I kind of like that. Like, we'll see where it goes from there. Nickel for every time I've done that. Oh, I gotta turn my weak ore back on. You know what? Yeah, but that's like the one roll I got a 95 on. At least let me have that win. That's that priest, there's a priest AoE, but it could also be damage. Yeah. You guys lost a DPS or somebody. Okay. It's not looking so bad. Kind of looks like they're trying to make us do all this trash now here too. Like, this isn't something like you can just be like, oh, okay. You could probably send a rogue to. Do you even have to clear all this? Okay, probably because it doesn't look like the boss is active. Oh, I guess I should be using my. Hands down, if you're a druid, get ready to use improved bark skin over Gale Winds because Gale Winds is for like, well, this, but improved bark skin is going to be like useful on pretty much like every other, like pretty much in a fight you're going to find that Gale Winds is going to be huge for, or sorry, improved bark skin is going to be huge for just a defensive cooldown for yourself, for a tank. Like, boomkins get ready to be like ice block mages. Like, alright, you're gonna go over here and you're gonna take the hit. What am I doing? Shut up and don't ask questions. But it's nice to have like an AoE. Finally, like something that you feel like you can actually do and you bring something to the damn table. The damage is pretty solid, so. Bad call, bad call, bad call. Yes, click the rope. But just don't be the non-tank to click the rope first. Yeah, you know what? Fafo. Oh shit, I hit the wrong button. Who the fuck did... I don't know who the fuck got my goddamn... That's kind of annoying. And there's this bitch. Somebody got my fucking innervate and I have no idea. Bro. Jump down with the rope. Weak ore. That's what I keep forgetting to do. Turn my weak ore on. Like fucking chode right now because I ain't really shit. I'm helping! I'm doing things! It's amazing! It depends upon, are you using the base UI or... that may be something in your because you can create like different rate settings in your options, so you may want to take a look there. You'd be surprised. There's like always like a little add-on somewhere that just like does one thing and you're just not even sure. Look at this fucking pea shooter that the goddamn hunter has. Like, that scope right there. Even if I can like look at this thing's butthole from a mile away. I'm here to kill things, guys! Let me at it! It looks like a lot of placement. Like that's really like, as long as you place yourself the right way, you're gonna be simple. If you see enemies, probably not. And then to your left. I wonder how many people did that. Not. Not yet. Working as intended. It's massive this time. Nickel for every time I... Wait, I wouldn't actually. I'd be broke. Never mind. Yo, this is fucking trash. It's nice though. It wouldn't be the first time. Yeah, but what's generous to Blizzard, you know? Like, they just like give you an extra item. Like, see? Take it, peasants. We're gonna find out today. The issue with Nomer was the last boss wasn't given the XP. Yeah, I felt bad because I felt bad because I tweeted out to Josh Greenfield about it, and it started like a whole shit storm. He had to change his tweet. I was like, oh, bro, I'm sorry. Definitely do not hurt my one character that I like. But they actually went in and fixed it pretty quickly, so. No, I think that. I make the argument that Incursion should be a weekend event. You were either there or you weren't. I did the first two levels. I did the first two levels through everything I had from pre-patch prep, and then after that I kind of like slow boated around, and it didn't take me long at all because I soloed through a lot of it and was killing a lot of mobs and getting a fuck ton of experience by myself. So it was really good all the way around. I think you're supposed to go. Did you do the Hinterlands one? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that was, and that's the argument of why you make it a weekend event. Like, incursions can be throughout the week. That's cool. Make it a weekend event. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, tomorrow. Yo, what up, Knox? I almost had some of y'all guys a spot because some of these guys weren't showing, and then all of a sudden, at the last second, they just like showed up. No, we're getting ready to go to the first boss right now. Like, there's a fuck ton of trash. So, you get in here. You see where that rope is? You got to use that rope to get up to this top level, and you got to clear all this shit out, and it activates the boss. We're getting ready to roll into the first boss right now. So, it's a fuck ton, and when I don't think so. I think it's a waste of time, but all right. So this group's trying to go as far as they can with what they've got, so we'll see how well it turns out. Little aquamarine. So we're gonna find out. No, not really. It's all like dungeon trash. Like it seems yeah. That fucking circle and stuff like that. So let me turn. So
well, I got really tripped out with the beach fire trail early on too when I was in groups.
Oh, yeah.
I gotta turn them down. They're blowing my levels out.
I was amazed early on. People would always get scared face one. It's so funny.
I actually hate the power because we have to like one of them is to do it like night camera.
That dude sounds drunk as a motherfucker. Alright, anyway, I had to turn them down because they were loud as shit. So anyway, no, so far the trash doesn't seem hard. It's really like when you hit these pillars, there's a mob that spawns, so you gotta kill that, but it's really not.
These bosses are pretty simple, but pretty unforgiving. So he's gonna summon pillars on the ground. People need to go stand between him and the pillar so that when he does his knockback, it breaks the pillar. It breaks the pillar and it stops buffing him. So the more pillars that are up, the more buffed he gets. So it's important that we break all the pillars every time he knocks back.
Wondering if we could.
The other thing is that when he knocks back, he knocks the main tank up and decreases his threat. So at that point, the off tank will taunt, and that'll be a rotation of tanks as well. So Hodor will start with the tanking, and Angelina will taunt off him when he gets kicked up in the air. Those are.
I tell you, my strat to this is like he said, except for I would have healers stand in melee range because they can be LOS'd by the pillars. And so if you're trying to like doing that stuff, and if everybody should be able to see the boss. So if all your healers are in melee range, they should be able to pretty much get everybody. That's a good question.
Yeah, we can pull these without getting the boss in.
Let's find out. Okay, that was like one of my biggest questions too. I was like,
we'll start tanking the boss, and Melina will taunt when he gets kicked up, and we just rotate.
Holy Dew asked if they need to switch to tank gear. They can. I think they should.
No, you'll be fine to DPS here, Holy Dew. Just a 2 tank fight.
Alright, we'll see how this goes. Like But that's my bark skin. You can't have my bark skin. I bought that bark skin myself.
I mean, I'm not gonna micromanage people's skills at this point, so definitely it's super helpful for the tanks. There's going to be a lot of raid damage going out too, so
Yeah.
yeah.
I would not, because you may need it yourself. Like in this case,
not everybody's class to micro them quite yet. I can tell you to move counterclockwise when you're supposed to go clockwise. So.
So you had floors on one of the healers say that they're only noticing 3 heals going out. So
Fireman Scott had gone to the city and has come back, so we should have 4 healers for this fight.
we're gonna see how well this goes, bro. I don't know how this is gonna be wild. Hit him with the old Rombo combo. Oh, see, that's what I'm talking about.
Get between the boss and those Those pillars, put your
So-
back to them.
We just got to make sure that with this, that you don't have too many people trying to absorb the same pillar, because you don't, like that guy who just like, okay, I'm going to take this pillar, and it's like, okay, bro. There we go, we busted. Tank goes up. And now we got to get over here. Fresh dots.
And that's the fight. We do that enough times, he dies. That's all there is to it.
Everyone should aim to be on like one pillar at a time.
Yeah.
Yeah,
One
do
person
not double
to-
down. It's extra raid damage you don't want going out, so.
Okay, so he's
Line
gonna-
up, line up.
It's gonna switch back to hover here in a second.
What in the okay, I cleared my pillar.
Yeah, when you get knocked into the pillar, you'll take a good amount of damage. Did we lose a healer? Is Flora a healer?
Yes.
Oh shit, I don't have any fucking battle response.
He one shot me at full life.
Fuck it, I'm gonna heal myself.
It's probably good to just see it. I wouldn't battle res anyone at this point.
Is somebody with high life supposed to hit the pillar first?
Say again?
Somebody with high life? Hit first?
I lived!
He did like 2,000 damage to me, so.
Oh, I ain't even logging this. I really should be logging this stuff so we can look at it.
Yeah,
Oh.
I mean, people will have to be topped off. Those pillars will do a good chunk of damage to you. And once we don't break pillars, then they will start stacking up and he gets really buffed and does a lot more damage.
Sunder Temple.
I will
With
say,
the Nomad, you're only got like 1,500.
yeah, you can't use a radiator gear here.
Yeah.
So don't take a pillar with the.
No, you
I will
can't
say,
go turn that gear off.
It's
Alright.
super annoying
They make-
because all those pillars break LOS.
Yeah.
So here's my plan for when my guild runs it, is I would keep your healers in melee, and that way, because the pillars break everybody's line of sight. So if you can't see the boss, that means your healers can't see you. So if your healers just kind of like stay towards melee, you should be solid in that aspect.
No.
So
That's a good thought right
That's me using my big brain.
Dude, I was shocked to see that an elixir of fortitude is 3 gold now.
Oh yeah, dude.
there. It's because of
Yeah.
the incursions, just Jack going through the moon.
That's the thing though, is it really didn't. I think that people just assumed it did, so they put all their prices in the sky. Like, I didn't get that much gold.
In the first day, it was
That
getting like
first
multiple.
day was insane.
Yeah.
Well, and everybody's been leveling and not gathering mats too, so that's part of the problem.
I think it's also raid day. Sunday, Monday, it's the last day.
Dude, there's many things happening.
They
Oh,
had
I'm
enough
paying
to gold
attention.
gains from incursions like 3 or 4 times on the first day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I had guildies that were raking in over like 400 or 500 gold on the first night.
Yeah, the first few hours.
I still got 400.
You have to put your Nox, you gotta put your back to the pillars. If you don't, you're not gonna like those. Like you said, those beams buff him.
Do we
and if-
maybe? Do you guys think we need another healer, or do you think that it was just an LOS issue?
I think that it was just we didn't hit enough pillars on the first one. I didn't know what spell to look for to like run to the pillar. So when we see him start casting that smash, just everybody turn and run to a pillar.
I mean, you can line up even before that.
I tried to line up and I missed.
I don't think it's a healing issue right
If
now.
you're even,
Like,
a little bit off askew, it'll fucking knock you back far out of the way. It's like golf.
There's one.
100.
Okay. Well, we're gonna try this with 4 healers again. If we notice that it's still struggling with heals, we'll have somebody else. Oh yeah, that would be super helpful.
I'm not putting on wild growth. We need
That
it
doesn't
because
make it too bad.
the issue is you put on wild growth and you put You can't take away from your damage just yet. Like to start pulling healers and stuff like that. Let's look at the issue. Okay, hey, is
You
it
need to be like up
not?
on the pillar
Are we
back
not? Are we not surviving because we're
Yeah,
getting blown
that's
back
why
into everything,
that would
or?
be the best.
It does have collision, so you should be able to push up against it and tell that you're in the right spot.
Learn top-down mode, baby. So.
I think we got it. We just needed to see it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm the only spirit.
Yeah, I'm letting our healer drink it. We'll get a ready cut.
I don't want to admit that I forgot to go grab fucking seeds and be that jackass. That's gonna be the worst part about all this. That's my freaking that's my freaking innervate. Like, don't offer my innervate out. Like, I hate that shit. That's mine. I wonder if you can actually double up on this one and see if it'll actually knock me back into 2.
Smash in 5. Oh, I'm gonna go up, so hold her up. Take it 5.
Here, I got
Back-to-back pillars here. I don't know if how this works.
We gonna find out. To answer your question, no.
Only killed one.
That's still less than we had last time.
Killed me that time.
We'll have to take a look in the logs.
Demolishing, smashing, pillar of light.
I got this one right here next to me.
The fuck? Oh. I had,
I thought radiating might be a curse here.
You can't wear radiator.
Yeah. I think of a bad anywhere to break the set.
Yeah, they're making actually a really good point. Alrighty. That's actually a solid point. The irradiated gear. It's not that though. Like, alright, let's take a look at the Warcraft logs. Oh, the fight's still going, so I can't check it. Yes.
Yeah,
Melee.
we did a little bit better, but we still had a good amount of pillars up after the first break.
Alright. So infinitive. He got yeeted to demolishing smash. Isn't that the tank mechanic? I'm pretty sure that's the freaking tank mechanic that he just got blown into the wall by.
We can try. I mean, I saw the video, but there didn't seem to be a specific logic to it. You get knocked straight up, so you're still gonna to go up a little bit. You know, like the tank goes up and everybody else goes back.
If you ricochet, you can get 2. It's like a bowling shot.
That'll probably kill
I just lived.
you. Oh.
Look at this.
I died instantly from the first knockback.
It's a one shot.
I think my pieces are my thing. Yeah, my pieces are my thing right now.
Alright, so that's going to everybody. So that's unavoidable damage. Alright. So we got a lot of people that are getting yeeted by the demolishing smash. That's unavoidable damage. It does that to everybody. That's that knockback. So coming up on it, we may want to do a simple countdown, give our healers a chance to top everybody off.
For sure, but we definitely.
My DVM is doing the countdown too.
I can call it out. Yeah, I mean, the biggest thing is that we need everyone to get on a pillar, especially if you're not a tanker, a healer, just because we had a couple up after the first smash, and that just spikes his damage up, and it becomes like a spiral that is hard to get ahead of. Yeah, so ranged DPS definitely wants to get the outside pillars. That way melee can continue to try to be able to DPS while they get their back to one as well.
This shit ain't gonna be easy, bro. Like, this is not gonna be like one
Do
of
you want to
these.
switch my holy gear and try and or do we just think it's a mechanics thing?
Well, it's more of this land is doing more damage than I have on. So it's not really mechanic.
No, it's not. That's not gonna be.
Yeah.
It's not true though,
Yeah,
because.
let's have a
oh no, let's take a look at that.
Boys, I can switch over.
Alright, wagon.
Go ahead.
Alright.
I feel like I'm in progression retail rating instead of season of downs.
Trying to think about it. If just unequipping a piece is better than wearing it.
Yes.
At this point. Oh shit. Hard decision. Guess I can lose chronostatic for now.
No, the pillar can't. It should be one person per pillar, and one person can only go through one pillar because it kind of offsets you a little bit. I found that out. I was trying to see if you could do a double pillar push, and it just pushed me around into the wall. So unless it like magically lines up.
Lucky. I mean, I did get blown through like 3 pillars like once or twice, but yeah, I feel like it is kind of lucky to get blown through that many, but you try.
Yeah, it's better just to go guarantee you're in front of your own pillar. If somebody's standing and you don't want to move, just be the guy that moves.
Now, does everybody have to hit a pillar, or just?
It would be beneficial to one person per pillar. We can do a cool. It's not a DPS race. It seems. It seems it's more of a mechanics check. So probably about like 10 seconds before that smash comes out, melee, just dip off for a little bit and go find you a pillar. Definitely harder than Grubbis, bro. This is like this is gonna be some common sense. Yeah, if you have less than 1,500, you need to go find like a piece of gear real quick. Like if you got to go buy something off the auction house or something. I just told my raid team this. I was like, do not show up on raid on Wednesday with less than 1,500 health.
Well, it seems like it's hitting multiple pillars as well. I didn't think I would.
Yeah.
It'll work. I swear. Just for one thing.
Yes, it is physical damage.
I can try. The problem is.
Yeah, Scalar's saying
Oh.
won't break the pillar, so if you prevent the damage, you don't break the pillar.
It looks like there's only two. Looks like there's only 2 of us with the irradited gear on right now.
Beefcake. Beefcake.
I just didn't know it's physical.
Like even the -5 to this shit, like this still is like, I've got like, the insane amount of freaking health that I have is hilarious.
We got it this time.
I'm not used to mana shield actually working against me.
Even if you have the full irradiated set, you shouldn't have less than 1,500 health. So
So when it goes out, use mana shield to block it.
yes.
Pillar's coming out.
Demolishing smash, find you a pillar.
Smash in 3.
Awesome.
Oh, great job.
I'll need a lot of mana, but it's worth it.
Knockback in 5, find you a pillar.
2, 1, incoming.
Okay. Seems like the timers are off just a bit. Fair enough. Thank you.
Oh, that one hurt me.
Smash in 5 with the 5-second holdover. Holders down.
Thanks,
and
down.
Battle res. Holder, please.
My face.
Great job.
Okay. I don't know if it's that they're healers. Yeah.
Smash in 5.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm the highest, like one of their higher DPS, so I'm like pulling aggro. It's not like our group where I'm kind of like mid of the pack sometimes. Like I do some good damage with our group, but these guys.
I missed. They just shot me through.
Yeah, sometimes if you're like not perfectly in line, like pixel stacked onto it, it'll shoot you around it. You still bust it, thankfully. Oh
Smash in
man.
1.
I think I know what causes it. It's if two people are on the pillar at the same time, it'll just like send the first person who hits it onto the pillar and then the other goes through it.
That's not it at all, but nice try. It's the fact that if you don't stand on it, because I was by a pillar by myself and I got yeeted around it, but it may. Who knows? You guys got this. Just keep focused.
Smash in 5.
Yeah.
Yeah. Try to keep full life, but it didn't work.
Knockback incoming. Alright, so there's a 5-second delay coming off of this.
Wow. One,
Smash is incoming.
I got it. Just kidding, I have this pillar.
Alright, burn him, burn him, burn him, burn him, burn him, burn him. You got grats. Good job, guys.
Yeah, good job.
We're good.
Woo.
Alright, let's see what we got.
GG.
Ooh, 2 blood icons. And the gun axe! No fucking way. Holy shit.
Honestly, I think Barkskin probably would help
The blood
because.
icons, those are for the
Thanks, man. Like this shit, that was definitely.
Yeah. I think it's tier.
It's not bad. You definitely have to have
Okay, here.
some common sense into it. Like you can't. You gotta like look through.
That axe is good.
You gotta look through it and make sure people are doing the right thing. So it's a mechanics check. It's not a DPS check. It's a mechanics and heals check.
Yeah, it's better than what I'm rocking.
It is a mechanics and heals check. So you have to. And it drops a decent amount of gear. It's a mechanics and heals check. Your healers are going to have to be able to heal through that, and your tanks are going to have to be.
Like 6.
Your tanks are going to have to be up on par. They can't just.
Right.
They can't just come in and.
And
They can't really just come in here and be it. So that's my note to take away from this. guarantee it. I guarantee it. Like, every time one of these tanks dies, it's gonna be me who dies. All in all, not a bad boss. Not a bad boss. A lot of fun, because it's gonna take it is a major step up, from Grubus. I haven't even started the crafty quest. Son of a bitch.
I didn't see the 18 strength out there. I don't know what else the meta has.
Definitely personal responsibility. Like, do not be afraid to call your raid members out if they are not going to a pillar, because I watched a couple of them throughout here and they weren't going to any of the pillars. They were just sitting there in DPS, and we made the call. I was like, hey, look, I would just tell your melee, when you make this call, go find a pillar. If nobody's, run out, leave the boss, all hands off the boss, get over. Every pillar's taken, cool. Every pillar's taken, go. You can go get back on the boss. You're gonna get knocked away anyway. This may be a fight where you have warriors who want to run that combat charge one, which probably a warrior tank probably wouldn't be bad. If you get knocked up high enough, you could essentially, oh man, I'm peeking like a motherfucker. So if you get that, you could essentially get knocked. I wonder if you're getting knocked high enough that you could actually go down, charge back down, and like ignore that damage. So a warrior tank might actually be a bad play there, depending upon the situation. Gladiator mode too.
Yeah, it makes something. I don't know. Should we just like re-roll it? I don't really understand. It says it auctions for 1,000 gold, but yeah, I don't know. And I guess for these, if you get one, like one.
I like that loot roll that he's got. I don't think so. I think it'd just be a way to cheese that mechanic out and get back down and have your taunt kind of on ready. Because I don't think it's actually like a tank debuff. I think it's just a drop threat. So you have to have like a tank, because you're going to want to probably tank him here against the stairs. So when you get knocked back into it, it just pushes you into the stairs. But if you have a warrior, he could charge back down and be ready to taunt. So yeah, just something you could think of. That's how I do it.
We go back up the road. Like hallway, I believe.
This one's going to be a lot of fun. This boss is going to be awesome. The rope's still here. The rope's still here. Well, this fight is a heal and mechanics check. And a little bit of tank survivability, because it really is testing your healers with that raid damage. And then so these are the candles that we gotta knock into him, so I'm gonna go the other way. Wait longer. trying to like knock the. He'll go in and pick up the candles, and then once he gets so much shit in him, that's when you beat the living dog piss out of him. Hey, how's it going? See, now we gotta get we're getting our steps in right here.
Here we go. Wildhead. Second fight, festering rock slime. Let's see. That's not showing you guys.
There were blocked doors by the front when we walked in.
Yeah, I assume
my
it's
gym.
coming back from the front and
That's our kind of
goes through a pillar.
Don't tell me how to live my life. I love it. My guild members will come in and they go, "Hey, hey, good morning." How do you know what kind of morning it is?
Oh yes, so one of these.
All right.
I just wanted to wrap
I will.
When you come out, hug the after you cover
Like all go for it. I was saying, look, man, we're just getting our our little Nomer steps in, all right?
For next boss, I think the range needs to like bait the pools of poison to one side.
Got to use the simple mortar, man.
And then you just move over.
Can't catch you slipping if you don't do it. Hmm.
And he'll like pick those up.
Yeah, as he rolls across them, it like slows him down.
Everyone went for repair. We died.
Oh yeah, there's the guy you repair. He also has those. There's the house.
Oh, is it an actual? So this is actually the actual freaking set too. It's not like the Nomergan set.
You're on the top, you just want to jump down to the area where we killed the boss. Go up the stairs.
Well, the thing that annoyed me about the Nomergan set was like the tokens that you bought weren't the actual set that was dropping. So it was like super annoying because you're like, okay, I want the iodine set, but I can't get that, so I got to get this. So I have like 2 parts of 2-tier tokens, and the one that I wanted was the iodine set. I'm like still missing that chess piece, and it drives me insane. Fine. I do need to get into a Nomer run. I'll probably do that tomorrow while everybody else is running everything else. Go be my fat boom chicken self. Boom chicken, boom chicken, boom chicken. Can we go? Can we pull trash? Need it for them potions, boys. So what I did was I sent my guildies out to go make a bunch of those before the phase started. So we've got like a good chunk of them sitting in our guild bank character.
It's true.
Bro, I'm telling you, man. It's, bro, it was like one of my better ideas that I think I had. Like, go grab all this stuff to go make these things.
I think we still have
Now this one seems to be, yes, Bear Tank, I'm logging, I got you. But it's this next fight seems to be back to mechanics. Like, can we do A and accomplish B?
I was surprised people said for this right there, like run 5 heals. And I was like, that doesn't sound right. But now I'm
It's not a damage check, but the joke's on you.
It's not as good as Noma for
Well, there's the honored set that people are getting from the Dream Wardens and stuff,
yeah.
and
It's one that I was trying to do too. Yeah, casters might actually be pristine now from that.
Yeah. It wouldn't be so bad. The Slam does 1500 and the Villa does 400. So.
and it's straight 15. Like I haven't looked to go back and see if you can mitigate. Yeah,
The Mana Shield help is never instantly bad.
I gotta look at it because I use bark skin on a couple of them, and I want to see if that like. But that's obviously you can't bark skin everybody, but I actually kind of like. It'd be nice. I like the bark skin rune though because it takes the place of Gale Winds, which is. Yep. That's actually because there's two druids in because we've got two teams and I was like our druids, so I was like, guess what you get to do.
Thank you, whoever showed that.
Yeah, striking target with lacerate swiper maws 15% on the mangle and grant 10 rage. Striking target with mangle cat has 5% story chance. The cooldown of Tiger's Fury, which I don't know how well that was. Like nobody wanted to play Feral last phase, but I know having that bark skin as a tank is going to be way better. And even as a cat, like. Imagine having that in Nomer and for Thermoplug when you're just like when you're on EOD duty and you're just like, fuck, I ain't really, like, you could have helped out a fuck ton in the early part of that. Oh. I didn't even bother. So I may have to do that because I didn't bother taking clear casting. I was like, eh. I would shapeshifter maybe. I only put 1 point in there. Yeah. I guess it all depends upon how you're playing and what you're trying to do for your group. I think we're here.
Yep. The candles look good at the house.
Yep, there's more shit around, so I'll be tribute.
May God have mercy on his soul.
I have nothing to lose. Except durability.
Oh yeah, try not to pull.
Oh no. Oh yeah, he's got
Oh, he moves super slow too, so like give an electrocutioner like a freaking run for his money. Yeah.
Yeah, we just like hide in that outside there. We just got the outside there. Melee, nobody's gonna be fighting him as we kite. Melee's gonna be knocking down, especially the ads on the side, everything that's purplish. Once he picks stuff up, he'll slow down and make him. And it'll be just a rinse and repeat.
Bingo.
Yeah, it's all right. Everyone's ready, so let's hug up on the right. And... there's not a tank. There's not a tank.
This is gonna be hard. This is gonna be one of those ones you're really not gonna be able to like be able to pre-pull. Like, just fucking pull it. Like this one, you can't actually do a pull timer for because he's moving towards you and you're trying to like stay with the group.
Yeah, that's why I wasn't too stressed. We just need to
Okay. All right. Yeah.
hug up on the right because he's gonna cast on us, and we don't want to get all of.
Well, you're trying to.
Cast that, get out of it.
All right, we're trying to bait.
Yeah.
You're gonna need the Caesar
As
spells.
soon as you get out of the gunk and get behind it, you wanna. Yeah, and we're going too far back. We don't need to be this far back.
Heads up, if you hit the things in the middle, like if you hit them after they've gone in the middle, they lose the specials like that.
Okay, don't hit us.
Okay, so there's the good on the. The disease spells have got to be on. So. Oh, he's fucking flying now, bro. No, he's not. We gotta get these diseases. Okay. Okay. I was green and couldn't see that. I thought that was the green for my damn potion, and like nobody's not doing any damage to him. This is a timed fight.
Okay, he's dead. I think we're kiting too far.
This is a time fight too because this green is not disappearing.
Yeah, that's why you want to kite around to get back to it, or if they'll stack up one side, then we just go better.
Oh. No. I think this is the trail. I don't think that's true at all. I think he covers as he moves because he takes up the whole hallway.
Let's not get too far because he's about to drop again.
They're gonna get.
Yeah, he's good now. I think it's 7 items that he picks up and then he stops.
Turn that down down. Okay, so actually it looks like the stuff is disappearing over time. Alright, so the stuff actually, because he leaves a trail behind him that covers the whole room, and it is disappearing over time, so.
Get ready, he's probably about to.
Spitting in 8 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Get your dispels out. Bro. This is me, and this is how you essentially do these things, where you look at this, what's going on, how do I fight this, how do I move on? This is it. And this is it right here, where you're like, okay, okay. We've been in here for over an hour, and we've only killed one boss. And we think that we're gonna be able to come in here and just like, yeah, it's. I thought it was gonna be a time fight that you ended up having to go back, but they're gonna be fucked when they get here because, like they said, they didn't. This is very important that we stack on this one. This is a This is straight mechanics. All right, this isn't a DPS race. I thought it was a DPS race because of. I thought it was a DPS race because of, well, the slime wasn't disappearing, but this stuff right here. No.
Part of it is you just have all this green.
Don't even bother trying to DPS him right now. He does not take damage unless he is until the spit happens. So, okay, he wasn't earlier when I was watching it, so I saw some living bombs. But he's not taking enough to honestly warrant taking the damage instead of just like facing back down the hall the way we want to run and just running that way.
Yeah. Yeah, he starts gaining speed. It's
So
good.
are we
Getting
heading
this
inside,
everything.
inside or outside?
We're going to the outside.
Outside.
Yeah, Gilly doesn't seem too bad.
Yeah, I think part of the issue we haven't seen it, but yeah, we were way too spread out in the line. We wanted to be tucked up a little bit more.
Well, the problem is too is that we're like getting the range to do any kind of damage because he has all the goop under when he does stuff.
This is a fucking shitty fight for melee.
I'll mark medium as a circle. We'll mark Merc should be able to stay on the outside too. You can have a moon. Yeah, you can be a box. These marks are just, we're gonna stay grouped up, or if you get too spread out, that'll be a little bit of
I think a lot of this one is everybody needs to be facing away from the damn boss.
You're gonna go to the inside, but then you're gonna get back on the outside when you get
I think it is, and this is just my idea, and this may make this simple. Everybody needs to be facing away from the boss. Face away from the boss and run down the hall. Alright, put on your thing's gonna get a thing when it tells you, hey look, he's this. Do not dot the candles, do not dot the garbage, because if you do, like he was saying, hey look, it disappeared when it was in the center. Okay, so don't use any dots on there, that's gonna kill it over time. As he comes down, it'll let you know. As he comes around, then yeah, this is more mechanic. This is a mechanics check. Like I would just absolutely just not be fighting any of this bullshit. Like literally just face this way. Face this way. Don't even try and. Oh, well, we got it. What are you trying to parse for? Oh, we're doing a little bit of damage. You ain't doing shit to old boy. Old boy. He moves too fast to backpedal. Well, he was. We'll see. Okay, because you're just wasting mana too. Alright, I think when the disease... Alright.
We should be about
3, 2, 1. There's not a whole lot of sense to this fight. Try not to dot that stuff because, like he said, it's dying. So if you can just hit it with something. I don't know what the fuck is going on here. This doesn't make sense. There's something we're not doing. Or something we're overthinking. This is when he slows down. This should be when we come in and... Bro, they fucking leave my ass to die constantly. Like, this shit's getting annoying.
okay. Do that.
You ain't gonna have enough DPS to finish this. Oh, what killed me? Oh, I didn't fucking log this. Shit.
Didn't get cleansed on the disease.
I need them to fucking... Yeah, just wipe it. Oof. Yes. Like... Okay. There's something that we're missing, like... We're not really doing a whole lot of damage because we can't... Bro, they upped the fucking level and it's awesome though, like... Well, that's why you res there. The graveyard's down there. That... Well, that doesn't make sense at all. That was the boss goes to candles, and they haven't been killed yet. I'm not sure. It's a good question.
They have a meditate for that, so the problem is that
No, you're supposed to. So that's the idea of the fight. There's the part of the fight where you're actually supposed to actually knock this stuff in there and slows him down, causes that giant disease spread. Because otherwise, he picks up speed over the time, And they're right on that. And I think that the play that they're talking about of, hey, look, maybe we stick the melee on there, because at first I was watching bombs, like the dots happening to him. Nothing fucking happening to him. Like, what the fuck is going on?
So yeah, I did notice that, but I did notice that on meta tank, you can instant shoot and just shoot back at anything.
Have your fucking bear take Sunfire. I think we're. This guy needs to flip to using Sunfire.
Oh, did you say the spelling disease?
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's why you get the spell.
Okay, that actually. So that's what I thought too. Was that if they're going to dispel it, that they need to go over to the left, dispel it there. So if you get the disease, just have them run over to the left, to wait for dispel and run back. Either way. Yeah, but eventually you're going to end up coming. I know you're super slow though when you get the disease. Bro, it's a... So you need... That's what I would do.
Melee just has to be careful of threat, because I guess the threat table.
Put that bear's Sunfire on.
There's somebody behind you.
Oh. I did well. I've been behind the portals.
Okay, so he's taking damage.
Run me up on the direction you might
You should just run through him and come to us.
Oh, we got stuck on the other side.
Yeah, like
You
that's
can't-
like I'm on.
You can't run through them another way.
Honestly, you could probably get away. Alright, yeah, like, range should not be I hate to be mean to the range on this one, but they should not be. You have marks all over the place. And see, there's not, these things aren't dying fast enough. Okay, we. Alright, I think I got a plan for this one. I think it's gonna work. This is miserable. Everybody's looking forward to this fight. And he's got a fucking fuck ton of health.
We're getting far away.
Yeah, group back up.
I think you gobbled.
You see the blue orb happen.
Not everybody gets the disease, so this is when everybody gets the disease. Disease on group. And there we go. I'm not even boom good for him, that's the worst part, like. Yet again, okay, so you have marks, but your marks aren't doing what the marks are supposed to be doing. So it's going to take some coordination. they're saying things and then they're not doing things, and that's the thing. Like now it should be okay. Now that I got dispelled, we should all be moving to the other side, and so essentially you could just run around and keep it all on one side, yeah. But everybody's got to be on that same page. I got to get dispelled, moved out, and okay. Honestly, 4 or 5 healers probably going to be the play for this. And then everybody else get back on here. Alright. And then you see, like I said, people are... And then look at this. They dispelled them right there. This is going to be a miserable pug fight outside of having comms. Because you've got to... I don't know.
Yeah, if there's green,
So their plan didn't work.
We can't get near him. We're way.
You're not gonna be able to out-heal that. That damage does a fuck ton of shit. Back it out.
Can someone innervate Merc?
Bro, we are out of innervates. Like if you called for it, nobody gave it to you. Nobody, like, I hate that. Oh no, I didn't get my innervate, bro. Nobody got the innervate. I don't know who I innervated. Maybe I innervated myself. But even then, fuck off, bro. Oh, you're the fucking DPS, bro. I ain't wasting my damn innervate on you, you jackwagon. Fucking.
okay,
Alright, when he stops, everybody needs to run close, somewhat close to him. Saves him room. Fun fact. Not. Bro. You're just attacking the boss too. Nobody's like, oh, bro. Yeah, and this is what happens. Gotta slow him down. Alright, so this is when everybody runs kind of close. Yeah, this is a time fight. So this is a DPS and this one's a DPS mechanics check. Alright, so your DPS have got to do the mechanics. And they've got to be focusing on this. I can go in here. I didn't fucking log, but I can just look at details and go, hey, like... You don't want... You gotta make sure you're not dotting them, because if you dot them, the dot carries over.
Allegedly.
Why does he have so much life?
Yeah, the healing has to feel like. And this is with half the health piece.
Yeah, I could not imagine, dude.
See, look at this. Okay, great. You did 100.
DPS check too. We have some range that are just not doing DPS. I'm gonna call it as it is because we're not gonna get down. We're here all day. We need DPS.
Bro. Well, you gotta kill the candles, so you gotta pick your fight, bro. Yeah, it's a mechanics and DPS check, you fucking wad. So exactly, but you had the guys that were supposed to be stacking, and what's really hard to see is like who needs dispels right now, because there's probably no like tracker or anything like that.
Throws out his poison before the damage phase. Should we just try to kill through the poison rather than dispelling it? Because if we dispel it, it puts a thing on the ground and it hurts everyone.
Well, yeah, you can't. The healers can't be too quick on dispelling stuff. Like he's absolutely correct on that one. And you're not gonna be like, no amount of nature protection potion is gonna help that.
Yeah, they're trying.
No. That won't be bad for later on in the phase, but right now, probably not. That thing is ticking for like 400 per tick. It is insane the amount of damage. That's the thing. If it, but you have this dude, like I said, he's the guy that came out. He's like, "Well, everybody's not doing enough DPS, bro. You're supposed to be helping us destroy shit." Like, so the ranger out there, guarantee you. Yeah, I don't know, fuck, this ain't my fight. You have to pick the thing. It's a mechanics check. The mechanic is knock stuff into him, slow him down, stop him, murder him. When he clears out, go back, repeat. And that's just not happening the way it needs to, because he keeps catching up. The big thing with them is, like you're saying, Nox, that it's they need to be. You don't want to do mid. I wouldn't do mid. I would do the sides and then mid. At the most.
That's why you definitely want to. In a perfect world, everything's happening. In a perfect world, the first group will be on the outside, the second group will be on the inside, and then you should be able to rotate. But I mean, I think we're getting the rhythm. Some of it's just the rhythm. We were a lot closer to family in that time. Before.
Hope is asking if they should heal again or DPS. Shadow does.
Shadow does. Yeah, I think you need the damage too, so I would stay DPS, but I would.
Ah, man. Some days being a pug and somebody else's raid is miserable. Honestly, I would flip that and have your melee killing objects and have your range kind of like, because the range will never get near enough him that they don't have to worry about stuff versus the melee, like.
Actually, this is the worst fight I've had for it. Because you can't really like stop all the time. It's kind of a mess. Like renew and prayer of mending are like the biggest things.
It's all good in the hallway.
I think if you just had your
When he stops, we can run in and hit him, but we need to come back out. I think if you had a meta warlock,
He- he takes damage when he is not slow. He takes regular damage when he's not slowed. You can actually DPS him. Like earlier, what it was, I was watching dots, but I wasn't watching his health go down, and I don't know if that was like a bug or something.
Divine righteous fury, so they could The boss will physically hit you if he gets in melee range. Yeah, we're honestly best to not have anyone with cell that's range in this fight. And let the Holy Paladins, if y'all can put Righteous Fury up, just so that's another way that we go threat. We're just, ideally, the melee are the ones that don't get it. So anything we can do to have ranged keep threat will allow us to put melee.
Yeah.
It's not a bad play. The range are kind of getting it, like they're higher priority, but I think they've got, look how many fucking melee they have. Even if you count the healers and stuff like that, they got quite a bit of them. So if it can't target a bunch of range, it'll start tagging a melee. Everybody really just needs to be on the one side. That's the big thing.
Range, feel free to hit him. And at least till the first freeze melee rates help knock stuff down. Try to be on him.
That's why. It's telling us how long it took them to get all the diseases out.
Okay, let's not get too spread out. Grouping well. I assume he's gonna stop.
Alright, so we have it. Get ready. That's not, no, that's when he puts the initial disease out. Oh, see, now we're worried too much about fighting the boss, that he's speeding up, that he's... This is the spit.
Why is this match fall? It is.
There's one health that's just following. Is it supposed to be inside of him?
It's doing damage.
What's the item count that he's got to have? Because that's going to be the big thing. Figuring out how many of these things you got to bust. Oh, fun fact! Ho ho! I think I figured something out. No, nobody's innovating a goddamn DPS, you punk. I don't care if you're the highest DPS, bro. You're just sitting there on the boss when the call. You're not. I hate that when people do that. I'm not. Everybody's so worried about the boss that they're forgetting the mechanic, and we're not killing stuff like we're supposed to. Haha! So druids can dispel that. That's pretty good. They're dispelling way too quick. You're dispelling way too like. Okay. And well. This is the plan, right? This is the play, right here. All right, you run around. You gotta get the stuff out. And, yep. Yeah, okay.
Okay, I see the map still coming its way back.
Who's that?
All right. We just don't have enough people. Like, he's just catching up to us every time we get a chance. So you have to have people killing this. Like, you can't. Yeah, you can't hit them with dots. They have to be hit with something that's like, because they have like 1 health and they sit at 1 health while they're there. So if you hit it with like Sunfire, Moonfire, yeah, we're not going to. No, we're not. We're actually not moving fast enough. I don't think so. That's it at all. But all right.
Or you can, bump it once or twice just to reduce some damage, but don't finish it off until the flying's close.
That's not it.
That's, I think, really dragging it out. But it looks like almost half of the damage are not being squad.
That would actually be like, that's the play right there.
Yeah, especially if we're gonna do what's closer to him, so yeah, let's not run out too far.
I mean, it's one of those things where when you can put damage on the boss, that's what you should be doing, but
Make the call. Make the call, bro. This is annoying.
So you need to balance like
I think you're overthinking that. You're overthinking that. That is a straight up overthought. Like, I'm not trying to sit here and say you're wrong, but you're definitely overthinking that. Right. Oh, this is rough. What's going on, fellas? Mine's going all right. I'm getting yelled at. Oh, yours is going a lot better, because we 2 hours we've only killed one boss. Bro. I'm telling him that, and there's the fucking mage in here. He's yelling at me, and he's like, "No, it's you gotta kill the boss." I was like, "Bro, fucking like kill the stuff on the wall, slow him down, turn around, beat the fuck out of him, rinse, repeat." You do, but you got to be careful because daunts are those things. Like they when they move down, they still have like 1 health, and if it doesn't get there in enough time to eat it, they'll disappear. I got. Yeah. I've tried, like, not my show, not my clowns, and I'm sitting here trying to help them out, and you're like, "Hey man, this is what you think, this is what I think." Oh, fun fact, boomies, you can just shapeshift out and dispel it. Yeah.
So Bert was telling me that you couldn't do it in thing form, but I didn't realize what he was saying to me. And I was like, oh, maybe I just can't do it. But I didn't realize that I had to pop outer form. See, that would have been a nice utility fucking room to be able to cast whatever you want in whatever form. Fuck it.
Well, no, like, yeah, well, no, it's the fact that, like, when you change out of Moonkin form, you dispel yourself. Because it drops the disease, because you're clearing a slow. Alright, I gotta get back to these guys and listen to them fail with me.
To them? Or is it just we're doing damage? Okay.
So,
I think they do.
so they do. You got to be careful with dots.
Yeah, so I guess
Not much. I think you're overthinking this, Hero. But all right. I really want a beer.
No AoE spells, so I'll stop using bonus.
You don't need AoE.
Got a couple AFKs. Do we want to let it pass?
yeah.
Yeah, we got
Sometimes it feels like we're running much longer than we should.
Can we pull
Yeah,
back the other way?
So when I was dead, I watched him. He has like a puddle.
You remember when I said that? I said that. I said that a while back.
After a while, it'll go back there.
Yeah. Now let's move everybody up into the hallway now.
Oh, okay. That makes sense. I ain't fucking innovating you.
Yeah, and we've been doing this without getting any stops. So I think if we can like really get this part down.
It's getting the stops. You want the stops though. You want the stops.
Alright, I think that's everybody. Should we start walking down the hall? Well, they're the same thing.
Okay, he's coming around now.
Oh.
Go through the cat.
Like that. Well, actually, we'll have to keep an eye on this. If he picks them up, we're good. If he doesn't, he'll swing. If he killed them too soon, don't kill that Sunken. That's like Mask is weak. Slap.
Oh, it's way top.
We have time to step this in. This move your tank in there. Yeah, don't get too close.
Quit innervating the goddamn DPS. Stopping here and now. Yeah. I got a tip from freaking Jinxie that makes it, that's helped. This is reeling out, and what it is you got like the multi-dotters that are coming in here and just putting a little bit of damage. Just where you probably have like a good warlock tank would be really phenomenal here. Because we can start the damage super early. So by the time that they're coming up, here it comes, big disease. These fights aren't meant to be like dominant quickly. Like the no, you're fucked, bro. Just sit there. Everybody else has got to get the innervate. Actually, I'd be giving it a healer. What a fucking waste. Get, bro. I hope you find this one day, bro.
we don't have the DPS. Oh, no, it's good. DPS alone.
Yeah, you definitely have to DPS.
I think we get it now. I mean, this is how we win, so we just need to do this a little bit better.
I feel like we were killing things too quickly, and then we weren't getting the stops that we needed.
Yeah.
I'll say, people DPSing on a move like this is not a normal thing people are used to. Yeah.
But I do think that if we just keep the range on, I think that we do have more than enough melee to hit these objects in, so if we just have the range on the boss all the time, we should be
I don't even think that's gonna.
Yeah, I'm feeling confident in this run. I'll say the comment, my mic was fucked up, I was trying to say it earlier, but when you made a comment about not being used to moving and doing DPS like this, I'll agree, this is the best that I've done, having to run like straight and flick my wrist to hit.
People tend to not really.
Yeah, it's a good skill. It's a good skill though. It's kind of cool that they implemented a fight that requires you to learn.
Shoot, move, and communicate, baby.
Especially getting PvP, so that you can be at full run speed and still swing on every attack.
It's not a hard fight. Like it's not hard, but
It's a good level between like a full prog rate and classic.
no, I wouldn't even say that. But all right.
At least until we get into the second class boss.
I think it needs a little bit of a nerf.
It does not need a nerf.
This feels like stitches.
Something else I want to ask. How many of us leveled through incursions? How, and then follow-up question. How many of us were still in our level 40 gear when we hit 50 because we did incursions?
Okay. Some of this gear is really good. Like no more.
Yeah. Like that's a lot of green. As we get more gear, as we progress, as the weeks go on, it's going to get better. This is just the first lockout.
Yeah.
Some of us.
Just give me currencies. Okay. Yeah, let's get back down. In the hole.
Bro, this is straight up fucking exhausting. Listen to some of these goobers.
My guild's currently talking about how they're killing the things too early. So they're going through the same learning that we are right now.
No. No. I ain't got shit.
I have one greater mana potion.
We're gonna let him go by right here.
Is that you, Scott? Okay, I got you.
Alright, so this is like a safe space.
I'm gonna start running season goals then,
Oh yeah,
Oh man. That shit's exhausting, bro. This is not like what people think is gonna be an easy one. This is not gonna be easy. I'm excited to see where the guild's gonna make it till tomorrow. Like that's gonna be the question.
Oh, they're now unique. Holy shit.
Jesus Christ.
Which ones are unique? The escape and crit? Oh, I don't know.
I knew that was gonna happen. I knew that was gonna happen. I wonder if he had a rename for the second one. Yep.
Okay. Loot scoot, boys, loot scoot.
I wonder if running on like the ledge is
We broke the raid. What did we do? Bro, Affliction Warlock is gonna be hero here.
I heard this is the later bosses play cast too. What the fuck?
Yeah.
If everyone walks out, I think we should be able to reset it, right?
Well, fuck it, why not?
I'm logging out.
Yeah, sure.
Hamza, are you still up? Can I have you invite Julius and then I'll reset it from there? Oh wait, I'll have to make you leave it. Only leave three. Okay. As long as everyone's on. Oh, so you like in combat?
Bro, that's rough. we're gonna.
I'll say
I can see it. Yeah, I can see there's.
Yeah, I'm in Iron Forge. I went back to go grab some supplies since we were probably gonna end up having to do something crazy anyway.
Oh, you're good. If you're out of the okay, so just see floor walk out. Sort of.
We hit it so hard.
Nope. Alright, Carson, or Matt, or Portal.
Oh, I really hate this right now. I got about another hour and I got about another hour beating my face on the ground on this. This shit shouldn't have been that hard. Oh.
Is the blast one the closest? Okay, I do have that one.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, did everybody make it out?
Hell yeah. Oh no. How does everyone feel about doing this again tomorrow night if everyone's available?
Yeah, I can come back.
I heard that did happen.
Are we gonna try and film, or are we gonna?
You,
I'd rather call. I'm Eastern as well. I gotta wake up in the morning.
I can respect that. I mean, hell, we can pick back up tomorrow.
alright, yeah, I'm down for that. My guild, like, yeah. Oh.
Yeah, looks like a reflow at 7 server. Yeah, everyone for giving it a go. It seems like a true beta test. Yeah,
I just literally go throw that boss. Well, yeah.
We hit a wall bug. We hit a wall bug. Like, it just doesn't work. I'm ending the stream. Thank you for watching. I will catch you all again.